Hi there. Today we are going to enjoy a mythical story of Zeus. Name of the story: Thunder and Throne, the Ascendancy of Zeus and the Dawn of Divine Order. Objectives: embarking on a journey through the annals of myth and legend. Thunder and Throne, the Ascendancy of Zeus and the Dawn of Divine Order invites you to not just wander the ancient halls of Olympian gods, but to embrace an adventure that illuminates the English language in its most enchanting form. As you unravel the tapestry of Zeus's epic saga, each sentence and word is a step towards mastering English, making this story not just a vessel of timeless lore, but a gateway to linguistic prowess. Let the power of myth ignite your passion for learning, transforming each page into a lesson not only in mythology, but in the art of English itself. Let us listen and enjoy the story. In the swirling chaos that predated time itself, the earth, Gaia, and the sky, Uranus, gave birth to the Titans, among whom Cronus emerged most powerful. Yet, it was foretold that Cronus would be usurped by his offspring, just as he had overthrown his own father. To prevent this, Cronus swallowed his children at birth. However, Rhea, his wife, wearied by her loss, devised a plan to save her youngest, Zeus. Under the cover of night, Rhea birthed Zeus in the clandestine expanse of a deep, lush cave on the island of Crete. To deceive Cronus, she swaddled a rock in baby's clothes, which Cronus, in his blind arrogance, swallowed, thinking it was his son. Zeus was spirited away to be raised by nymphs and the gentle clattering of the armored dance of the Furies, whose war dances masked the infant god's cries. Zeus grew, hidden from his father's gaze, nurtured by the milk of the goat Amalthea and emboldened by the spirits of the earth that surrounded him. His strength and wit blossomed as he matured into a being of power and benevolence, a stark contrast to the tyranny of his father. Upon reaching manhood, Zeus, guided by Gaia, sought to challenge Cronus and liberate his siblings. He sought Métis, a deity of prudence, who prepared a draught so potent that it would force Cronus to disgorge the swallowed siblings. Disguised as a cupbearer, Zeus served Cronus the mixture. Overwhelmed by the concoction, Cronus vomited up the stone and then, in reverse order of their swallowing, the full-grown deities, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. The stage was set for a cataclysmic conflict that would come to be known as the Titanomachy, a 10-year-long war between the Titans, led by Cronus, and the Olympians, rallied by Zeus. The earth trembled and the heavens shook as gods and Titans clashed, each blow echoing through creation. Zeus, seeking to end the conflict, freed the Cyclopes and the Centimanes, hundred-handed giants, from the depths of Tartarus, where Cronus had imprisoned them. Grateful, the Cyclopes bestowed Zeus with his thunderbolts, Poseidon with his trident, and Hades with a helmet of invisibility. Armed thus, the Olympians waged a final battle against the Titans. The turning point came when Zeus unleashed the full fury of his thunderbolts, a tempest of divine retribution. The earth scorched and seas boiled as the heavens themselves seemed to rend in two. Finally, with a thunderous upheaval, Zeus and his siblings prevailed. Cronus and the Titans were cast into the dark abyss of Tartarus, bound and defeated. From the ashes of this primordial conflict, Zeus emerged as the sovereign of the gods, heralding a new era. With his siblings by his side, he established his reign on Mount Olympus, decreeing justice and order for gods and mortals alike. Thus began the golden age of the Olympians, a time of peace and prosperity, all stemming from the birth and valor of Zeus, the Sky Father, the liberator of his siblings, and the unifier of the cosmos under a just rule. In the aftermath of the Great War, the cosmos lay in a precarious balance. Zeus, now the unchallenged ruler of the heavens, sought to establish an order that would ensure peace and harmony among the gods and between the divine and the mortal realms. He divided the dominion of the world amongst his brothers. Poseidon received the vastness of the sea, Hades was given dominion over the underworld, and Zeus himself took the heavens as his realm. This division was not merely a distribution of territory, but a symbolic representation of the balance between the elements and the afterlife, a balance on which the fate of the cosmos now rested. Zeus's rule was characterized by his attempts to bridge the gap between mortals and the divine. He established laws that the gods were to abide by in their interactions with humans, promoting justice, hospitality, and respect for oaths. However, his reign was not without its challenges. Zeus's authority was tested through various revolts and conspiracies among the gods, reflecting the turbulent nature of power and the complexities of divine politics. One of the most significant threats to Zeus's rule came from the giants, born from the blood that fell when he castrated his father, Cronus. The Gigantomachy, a fierce struggle that ensued between the Olympians and the giants, was a testament to Zeus's leadership and the unity of the Olympians. Each god played a crucial role in the battle, showcasing their powers and affirming Zeus's wisdom in recognizing the strengths of his allies. The victory over the giants was a reaffirmation of the order Zeus sought to establish, a world where the gods would reign supreme, and chaos would be held at bay. Despite his might and wisdom, Zeus's relationships were marked by his all-too-human flaws. His numerous affairs and the resulting offspring often created strife within the divine family and led to conflicts that threatened the peace of the world. Yet, these same liaisons also bore heroes and demigods, like Hercules and Perseus, who played pivotal roles in maintaining the balance between the mortal and divine by combating monsters and villains that arose from the gods' own follies and disputes. Zeus's legacy is a complex tapestry woven from threads of power, justice, and frailty. His story is a reflection of the human condition, a narrative that encompasses the lofty heights of benevolence and the depths of deception. As the father of gods and men, he stands as a symbol of the dual nature of power, capable of great good and great destruction. In the end, the tale of Zeus is not merely a story of conquest and rule, but a myth that offers insight into the ancient understanding of the world. It speaks to the belief in a cosmos governed by a delicate balance, where order is constantly threatened by chaos, and where the leadership of even the mightiest can be undermined by personal failings. Zeus's reign, marked by its triumphs and trials, serves as a timeless reminder of the complexities of governance and the eternal struggle between order and chaos, themes as relevant to the gods of Olympus as they are to the lives of mortals.
If you have enjoyed the story, then like, subscribe and follow to get notification of more mythical stories like this.